Go live. Hang on, is that live?
Here we are.
Not yet. Not on
No,
YouTube.
10 seconds. No, we are. It says it's live in the
I was
corner.
going to say, I think it's live.
Yay, we're live. Hello, everyone. Welcome to our release party. Woo! We've got lots of amazing ladies with us this evening. And are we missing? We're missing people.
Yeah.
We're missing.
I messaged Sugar Tits and she hasn't responded.
Okay. Just to let you know, Gemma, Sugar Tits. Sugar Tits is SE Green.
Oh, right.
Green.
I'm not quite sure how, but we just nicknamed her Sugar Tits one day and it stuck.
It did.
Fair enough. Did she go to her wedding in a trailer on the back of a metro?
No.
She's out of Gavin and Stacey.
Yes, it is. Oh, brilliant. I've got sorry. Okay, cool. Right. So, hi, Kerry. Kerry's just said hi to everyone.
Hi, Kerry.
While we'll crack on while we wait for the others to join. It's fine. But I might need to remind me to keep an eye on the screen thingy because sometimes people join and they're sitting in like the back room waiting to join, just watching us chat, going, "I'm here."
I've been there. She left me in the dungeon.
Yeah.
Were you just miming, walking up the wall looking for the key?
I was like, let me in.
I want to join you. So we today, Cassie's meant to be joining today as well, isn't she, Brie? Or did I get that wrong?
She is. She may be late. She's having some stuff going on at home.
Oh, okay, no problem. Okay, well, I was going to say because Cassie's got a release today, which is awesome, and it is a book that is in a shared world that we're in with Brie Rose as well. She was the first one to release in the shared world, which was a couple of weeks ago, and then Cassie's today.
And her book is amazing.
They're both so good. They're both so good. I love them. It's like an auction world. So there's like this big auction going on and all of our characters are going to this auction and so we're having all different stories leading off of that.
Nice.
Yeah.
Are people buying humans or things? My mind goes alien porn. So.
It's a human auction. So you
Excellent.
buy a lady or a man for the weekend to do with as you please, and there's like
lovely.
There's
it's just to give them back, weekend.
They do. That's part of the contract. They have to give them back specific date and time.
Nice.
But doesn't mean they can't keep pursuing.
Or they get hunted.
Nice.
And that's very much like Gemma's books. Her men never give up. Never.
Oh no. No, they don't.
Even years later, we are like, I don't read many books with like years later stuff, but yours do, and they still hit so good.
Mine are all psychotically obsessed. I think it's like a character trait. Hi, Megan.
Hi, Megan.
Sounds like my kind of book.
Hello, Megan.
So, I feel like I'm doing all the talking here.
It's
It's your release party. You're supposed to do all the talking.
I know. And she's a little bit poorly as well, so she's less talkative this evening. She's had a fever this afternoon, haven't you, darling? Oh no, she's not there.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Happy why then?
Oh, up there? You can hear me?
Oh, you are now. Hello.
Yes. Can you not hear me?
Oh,
We can't
Yeah, my
keep it in and out.
connection is being weak, so
It's being
Huh?
shitty.
No.
Oh, Megan, are you asking all of
Yeah,
us or anyone
put
in
it on my
specific?
phone.
Go around. You start, Gemma. If you could write anything, what would it be and why?
I I could write a PNR. I never will, but I wish I could. I don't have the time or patience to deal with the continuity of world building. But there's something really sexy about growly men that turn into wolves. So that would definitely tickle my pickle if I could write it, but I never will. So
I agree. I like a dragon as well.
I don't mind a dragon, but the logistics of where things would work, you know, who's going with that would be difficult for me.
That goes into Monster Wars, doesn't it? When you a dragon.
Yeah.
A TV on loud.
I know, yeah. Is that TV?
No, it might be me actually. The football.
Of course, it's the football.
My hubby's watching the football.
So, Imogen, if you could write anything, what would it be and why?
I think it would have to be a fantasy or romantasy. And I will not say never because I would love to. So it's something that I'm considering.
Yay.
For sure. Mm.
Any sort of fantasy in particular that
I don't know. I like a demon.
Yeah.
Ooh. There's a lot of options with things that can glow and grow, isn't there? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I like a demon. I've recently just read a really good book, Callie's Quicksilver, which has got a lovely shadow daddy in. Yeah. Mm.
What is a shadow daddy? I don't understand what that means.
Well, I don't know. I think it's different depending on who writes them. Like, obviously, they're like anything; they have different traits. But I think it's just because he's been in hell. He's a bit dark. He's a little bit like a demon. Yeah.
Oh, so pretty shadow as in fucked up.
No,
it
I think he
also
can blend in
applies-
with the shadows.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Like in Fourth Wing, Xaden they call him Shadow Daddy because if you've not read Fourth Wing, people have magical powers, and one of his powers is the ability to use the shadows.
The shadows.
Yeah, like and then like hold people with the shadows and stuff like that.
Oh, cool.
Xaden. Nice.
Is it like I've got to be honest, I don't get a chance to read that much, so is Fourth Wing dirty? Like they sell it in WH Smith, which my mind says it's not going to be that filthy.
It's not your kind of filthy.
No.
But it's a build up, and when it gets there, it is hot. The moments where it is hot, it is hot. It is.
Oh, okay.
It's real. The build up is not horrible. It's not the kind where it's like just. It's worth it. It's the worth it kind of build up.
Yes, it's not like Akotar where it's like you're like, oh, everyone's so smutty. It's not. It's not. So it's way above that level. Like it's not full on, but yeah, the spice in it is pretty delicious.
Yeah, they do go into detail, but not very often.
Yeah.
If you're going to have a slow burn, it's got to have a good, like, when it gets to that bit, it's got to be good and worth waiting for.
Oh,
It was
God,
definitely worth it.
Absolutely.
On the other extreme, like my heroines are bow-legged from about chapter 3, so
Yeah, we just start on chapter 1. All right, first line, let's go.
That's how Cock started
I mean, that's
well,
how
all of
immediately in the first
every
chapter.
single one of our series begins with a literal bang.
Psycho Hate, literally, they begin banging on the back of a truck at a race. That's how it starts.
doesn't one of yours start with a golden shower as well, or have I imagined that?
Yes.
Yes, that's
Yeah.
number one.
That was our first ever book. Here, have a golden shower on page 1.
Yep.
Why the hell not?
And then our first line in the next one, Cock, was about sucking off Batman while dressed as a slutty bunny.
Yep.
And then the Reapers, she was getting eaten out just before she shot him in the head.
That was most excellent.
Did she get to come first? Because if she didn't, you cut that poor woman short.
Oh no, she did. Don't worry,
Excellent.
she did.
He did.
Because he was that
She
good
did
at it.
have a little bit of a regret, I have to say, you know, because she was like, damn, he was really good at that. But, you know, a traitor's a traitor.
But he had to die.
He did. He did.
And
He
then,
had to.
yeah, book 1 of the Psycho series is banging in the back of a truck at a street race night.
Mhm.
Yeah.
With an audience.
Yeah. Well, kind of.
Not like one that's, you know, they're noticed.
Not
not
a possible
mocking.
scorecards.
Yeah, no, none of that.
It could have been seen
No.
at any moment.
There was still racing in the background, so people were watching that.
Yeah.
So if I'm the flying peeing queen, then you guys are the page 1 peeing queens, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Cool. So, Bree, if you could write anything, what would it be and why?
Sam.
I think as just like Imogen, fantasy.
Mhm.
And one, because I don't have the patience for all the world building and creating, and I don't have time for all that.
Oh, you and Gemma are twins.
Pride and shame.
I mean, it takes devotion, doesn't it? Because
Yeah.
it's you have to create everything. I always think of Tolkien, and my brain always says, "What the fuck? How?" But I think he
Yeah.
only did that. That was like his entire life.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I love
we have
Tolkien.
speed.
So, what kind of fantasy would you be into, Bree?
Uh,
What would you really love to write about?
well, I like all the bad creatures, so yeah, I would have anything bad, any kind of creature you could create bad. It would be a bad world. Bad
Did that song just go through anyone else's head?
Maybe where the bad guy
World.
rules and the good guy is like at the very bottom, hiding in the shadows. I don't know.
Oh no! I think I already want to read that.
I love the bad guy. I love the bad guy.
And then the good guy becomes the bad guy.
Ooh, that's good.
Yeah.
Don't give away our ideas, Brunette.
Sorry.
Scarlett, what about you?
Honestly, sci-fi is intimidating to me. Not only because I don't really read it, but it sounds interesting. But it's like fantasy. It's a lot of world building that you would have to do in order to be able to be like, oh no, that's legit, versus like, oh, you know, sci-fi book logic. Like you have stuff to back up what you're trying to put into the story. So yeah, that's a bit. I don't know if I would say I would never, but it would be way down the line because I would definitely need to delve into sci-fi and see what's going on there.
Yeah, you have to read, don't you? You can't. I think that's pretty difficult to just start writing something that you haven't researched and read and immersed yourself in.
Yeah. I mean, I love Star Wars and Star Trek, so I'm like, I watched it, but I've not read it. So yeah, it's quite different.
Yeah. Brunette, is there anything in particular you fancy?
I'd like to go back to PNR, my first love.
Well, we are, aren't we?
Yeah, we are. So that'll be fun. That'll be fun once we get into that.
Yay.
Yeah, I think that I sci-fi scares me because I've never actually, besides, well, you know, Star Wars, I've never actually read any sci-fi. And fantasy, I don't know. I'd have to read something, I think. I haven't really read much fantasy. So I was more about PNR. And then, like the Brotherhood and stuff, J.R. Ward.
Oh, I love those books.
I know, they're so well done. It's like this whole world of just deliciousness.
The thing is, though, everybody has the same favorite. Like, I don't know anyone whose favorite isn't sadist. Like, anyone's favorite a different character, because I've never met anyone whose favourite is anything other than Zadist, because he's just beautifully broken.
I had a bit of a soft spot. Well, actually, no, it's not even a soft spot. My favorite characters were Quinn and Blay. Like both.
Oh,
yeah.
I didn't. That was quite nice, but theirs was a real like love story though, wasn't it?
It was
Like
a whole series, like you just waited for that love story to happen, and it was so frustrating because you were reading about the books of some characters.
And all you wanted to know was that finally.
Exactly. And you're like, oh, Quinn. Yeah. So he was my favorite.
I can appreciate that.
I mean,
Megan
Zadist
wants to know-
because he's the bad boy, right? With the scar and like whatever. And he's all about what was her name? Mary?
Oh, she was the one that comes back, isn't she? Because of the goddess and all that.
Yeah.
Nice.
So
Megan's asking, random question: does pineapple belong on pizza?
Oh,
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No,
Yeah.
no.
I
That's-
vote yes.
So, I mean, it sounded like more yeses. To be fair, I think was Breeze a no.
No.
I'm a big no. There's a no way. No.
I'm like a mood eater. Like, I don't know. Every now and then I might fancy it. Not normally, but if it's there, I'll eat it. It's not something I would choose to have, but I'd eat it if it was
Yeah. Yeah, same. And it does taste good. Every now and again I do get a little like, ooh, yeah, I want pineapple with some ham. But very
I
rarely.
love pineapple, but not on pizza.
It is nicer when it's colder, like colder pizza, so that you've not got like warm pineapple. Because that's
I
great.
love a ham and pineapple pizza. I also like pineapple and cheese on a stick.
Yes.
Oh,
With that.
love
Yes.
that. That's my favourite party food snack.
Yeah.
Everyone should do
Doesn't
it.
taste as
the
nice if it's not on a stick.
I
No.
agree.
Wait, explain
And
that to me.
It tastes better on a stick as well. I don't know what it is about the stick, but it makes it taste better.
Yeah, well, you know,
What,
like
is the
toothpicks,
pineapple on a stick?
but you know, like toothpicks,
Yeah.
like the wooden
Yeah.
ones. There's a great party food snack for your buffet. You chop up little squares of cheese, and you chop up little squares or like shaped bits of pineapple. Put them both on a stick and eat them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you're really creative, you can make them look like a hedgehog, can't you?
You can't stick them into a big foil ball. Yeah, make a foil ball on the
It's a
table.
potato. It's a potato inside the foil.
They're delicious. Best thing ever.
Okay.
This is
Funny
like
thing.
British people describe the crappiest nan buffet you've ever heard in your entire life, and it's the best ever.
It is. I'd eat that all day long.
Oh yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
I kind of fancy it now.
It's not a party without pineapple and cheese.
No.
Next release party live we do, I'm going to have some pineapple and cheese on sticks.
Unbelievable. We'll have to do a live when we're together in the.
Oh, yeah,
Peterborough.
when you come in July, I'm going to make some pineapple and cheese on sticks for you.
That's a no because I don't eat
Can I
cheese,
have
but-
some, please?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm seeing you in July. I want some.
Well, Brunette's actually coming to stay at my house on the Thursday.
Nice.
So we're going to have a little
Well, party at Blondie's house.
Yeah, I mean, if you're
Yeah.
down on Thursday, come join.
I'm not, alas.
All right, I'll be there Friday.
Free
I'll
to
be there Friday.
We'll see you on Friday. We'll be.
I am now officially expecting a little paper plate of cheese and pineapple.
I'm putting it in my calendar right now, so I remember to do it.
Not the paper plate though, a crap one.
Yeah,
That sort of like collapses in the middle.
covered in
Yeah,
clean.
with a napkin folded in half.
I'm going to be turning up to both of your tables with these little. I swear it.
Yes,
What
please.
signing are you guys going to?
British book
Book
fair.
dash.
Yeah, I'm not
Oh.
signing. I'm only coming as a reader.
Oh,
Oh,
so
nice.
I'll have yours at our table for you, Imogen. Pineapple
Okay.
and cheese on stick. And
Bree, when is your next signing? Where are you guys going in the States?
I'm going to Getting Witchy in Salem and
Ooh.
Smut Lovers.
Nice.
Oh, Smut Lovers is in Florida, isn't it?
Yes.
Is it really? Ooh.
Yeah, because
Where's
it was
Florida?
at the same time as what used to be Shameless, isn't it? When Shameless stopped, Smut Lovers took over.
Oh, is it not? It's no longer. Oh, Shameless stopped.
Yeah. Shameless stopped 2 years ago.
Oh wow, I didn't know that.
But Smut Lovers, that has like the kinky conference part of it as well.
Yes.
Am I right?
Yes.
Kinky
And
conference.
who's the organizer?
Nikki Rome.
Okay, don't know her.
That sounds like fun.
No, they have like kink panels and stuff like that.
So it's in Orlando then, right? Because that's where Shameless was.
Did you go to one? It's amazing.
I went to the last Shameless. I was invited to Smut Lovers but couldn't make it. But I read the itinerary and it sounded awesome.
Oh, amazing.
Yeah, they even got a trip to the woodshed.
Ooh.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
When is that, Bree?
What
Huh?
happens there?
When is that signing?
It's in it's literally the same week as Witchy. So I'll go to Witchy the weekend, and then Smut Lover starts that Wednesday. So I'm going literally from one to the other.
Isn't it?
And
Is it
what-
November? It was November the year I went.
When what?
Is it November?
No, it's September.
Oh, right, okay.
Nice.
Okay.
Well, it's going to be one of those 3 months, isn't it? It has to be in Salem with the Halloween.
Yeah.
I really want to go to Salem.
Oh, quick
in
update.
Florida, you can't go in the summer because you just die.
Quick update. Sugar Tits can't make it to the live this
Oh.
time.
No
Well-
sugar tits.
Yeah. Tell her she's just lost a little sugar.
But
She's
she
just-
still has her tits.
Still sugar tits. We're joking. It's fine.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, but Megan, again, I love you, Megan, for asking questions. Thank you. I've been asked to ask if you could eat one meal or takeaway for the rest of your life. What would it be? Oh, Gemma.
Ice cream. Does that count?
Yeah. They come in an ice cream van. That's technically a takeaway, isn't it? When it comes in an ice cream van.
I do you know what? I don't care how it comes. I'll just ice cream. And if it comes with like, you know, cake and stuff, then that's even better. But as long as it's just ice cream. And if someone could bring back Haagen-Dazs Bailey's ice cream, that would be my life made, because they don't make it anymore and it was the best ice cream I've ever tasted in my life.
Oh,
Wow.
I'm pretty sure I've had that. Freaking beautiful.
Oh my god.
Why did they stop it?
Because they stop all the fun stuff.
Yeah, they do.
Because Haagen-Dazs hate us, so they stopped it.
Exactly that. They don't want us to enjoy food. So it's
No.
like, "Yo, that's done really well. That's great. It's been flying off the shelf. Let's stop."
Let's not do that anymore.
Imogen, what would you eat for the rest of your life?
Oh, I don't know. That's a really difficult question.
Right?
Dirty fries.
Oh.
What kind of dirty fries though? Because there's varieties.
Okay, so I went to a football tournament at the weekend, and we have something called the bucket list. And I had smoked cheddar, sweet chili sauce, onion rings, and garlic mayo. Yes, I have a picture. I will post it in the comments later.
Oh,
That makes me want to crawl in the fetal position.
Everything apart from the garlic mayo sounds epic.
yeah, that does sound.
Throw
Nice.
some bacon bits on there, even better.
Oh fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Crispy bacon bits.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes. I went to the Isle of Wight festival a fair few years ago and had Korean dirty fries, and they had just cashew nuts and spring onions and like hoisin sauce, and oh my god, I was like sitting in a puddle. It was amazing.
Yeah.
Bree?
Bree, yeah, Bree, what would you have? Yeah, stop the dog barking, please, Josephine. Thank you.
Potatoes, any way you can make them. Mashed, French fries, smothered scallop, just potatoes.
Yum.
I like potatoes. They can be done
Me
in
too.
all sorts of ways.
So many ways.
Scarlett,
Irish
darling?
understood it.
How dare you? This is such a hard question. I can't just, I've been thinking since you asked it, and I still don't know what to say.
Marnie eats everything. She's an eater.
So we'll go first. If you want to have a bit more time to think, I know exactly what I would have.
Okay.
And I would have a baguette filled with shredded beef covered in gravy and onion with a gravy pot to dip it in and a plate of chips covered in cheese with more gravy to pour on top.
You really have thought about that, haven't you?
Oh my god. I think that every citizen of my country just cried. Oh my god. That's just why the baguette?
Because I mean, a gravy and beef baguette is delicious, especially with a bit of mozzarella on it and everything as well.
Oh my god.
I'm not there for the cheese, and instead of chips, you need roast potatoes.
As long as they're super crispy.
Mm.
Oh my goodness. My
on,
mouth
then,
is watering,
Brunette.
and I'm like eating right now.
What would you have, Brunette?
Well, Brunette doesn't have much choice, does she?
Nope.
So I like talking about myself in the third person. Well, as a vegan,
Oh,
Yeah.
you'll have a really big gulp of air.
let's see, quinoa.
Ooh.
No, I don't know. Like if I had to, so if I were to go back before I was a vegan, and it would be cheese in every form available. Like anything but pasteurized. Like I don't do pasteurized cheese. That's disgusting. Like anything that's not pasteurized, like goat cheese, whatever, anything.
What about blue cheese? Are you a fan of blue cheese, Stilton?
Well, I mean, I love blue cheese. I still love my cheese. I just can't do it. I mean, I can't digest it anymore. It's
No.
like my body goes, nope. But yeah, I've forgotten. Goat cheese is like probably my favorite. So
But is that like a good meal for the rest of your life? Although I suppose you can't say. I mean, ice cream was a winner, so cheese.
I mean,
won't be.
okay, so let me add the baguette to that. Because that would be an appropriate use of the baguette. Cheese and bread. Goat cheese and bread I could do all day, every day. If, my body didn't like revolt
Yeah.
against me.
I'm telling you, meat and gravy in a baguette is the one.
Yeah.
Scarlett, have you thought about it yet, darling?
I'm sweating. I'm stuck between either some kind of Italian dish because I love pasta, like any kind of pasta. Or steak because
Yeah.
it's steak.
Yeah. Do you like your
I
steak
can't-
with a sauce or?
No. I mean, every now and then, sure, but for the most part, no. Just without any sauce. Just put some seasoning on that steak. Make it like pink in the middle, or a little bit even more on the rare side too. And
Medium rare.
yes, love
Yeah.
it.
That's a good way. To do it. Nice. I like a peppercorn sauce on steak.
Ooh, yeah, that's a good one.
Ahead.
Shannon's like, nope.
No, thank you. Me and my ice cream will be quite happy. You can eat your
Yeah, me and my goat cheese.
Sarah, SE Greens, she's giving us back our sugar. Do you know the Muffin Man? The Muffin Man.
The Muffin Man.
Do you know the Muffin Man?
The one from Drury Lane.
Yeah. Shrek.
I'm so glad you all finished that.
I love
Kerry,
Shrek.
have you tried meat and gravy? Oh yes, meat and gravy in a Yorkshire pudding wrap. That is delicious.
Yes.
I had one of
Nice.
those the first time in
It's the
York.
most British thing I've ever heard.
Oh, it's amazing.
I have no clue what it is. So
Me neither. I see Yorkshire pudding. For
What's
me,
a
pudding is like a dessert.
No, it's like a
Yorkshire pudding is exactly the same as pancake batter, only instead of frying it or like griddling it, you put it in the oven and it puffs and rises, and it makes sort of a crunchy gorgeousness that you can either have like sweet with like a syrup or savoury with a roast dinner.
yeah,
Oh, well, that doesn't sound at all like what I was
what?
picturing in my head.
yeah,
Delicious.
I was
It's
thinking
so
like
good.
pudding.
Me either.
If you make them right, they're like light and fluffy and crispy,
Yeah.
and just
And soft. They're soft and crispy all at the same time, and they're
yes.
amazing. Oh, now I
Yeah,
want one
it
of them
does.
as well. Stop asking us questions about food.
Oh my god.
I had the roast on the weekend and made the most amazing Yorkshire puddings. They were like normally mine. Sometimes they work really well, other times they don't work at all, and they rose and they stood about that far out the pan. I was so proud.
No, yeah, sometimes they just don't rise, do they? It's just like a shit.
No.
When I was a kid, my mum did not make Yorkshire pudding like that. She made it really thick, so you had like a slice, like a piece of cake. It was it was
Have you guys
amazing.
ever written like recipes in your books? Like, do your characters cook in your books?
Mine are too busy shagging, to be honest.
Yeah, the kitchen is used for other things.
I mean, we can't say a lot. The kitchen is barely moving. Cooking.
I've read
Mine-
good books where you actually had people cooking, and I was like, "Ooh, what is that recipe?" But
I've
you know,
not. I've used that. I've used the kitchen in my books. Like in my first one, Leo, he's the main love interest. He actually cooks, I think, lasagna, but I don't put the recipes. I just say that oh, he's made this or she made that. So yeah, but no recipe.
I read a book where they put the recipes, like there was so much. I think it was like they must have been like a cook or whatever in the book, but they actually put in the back of the book all the recipes that were used in the book. And I was like, ooh, I've never used them, but you know, it was cool. Cool idea.
That is cool.
Yeah.
I always have my men cooking for their women. Like it's very rare that my women cook because my husband can't cook, so all of my heroes are all like and like, no, darling, you sit down while I cater to you. So,
I just love them. They all cook. Oh, I love them.
Well, I mean, they're mountain men, so you know they have to be able.
She's got her mountain man, but she's also
Survive.
got a motorbike man series,
Mm.
which is beautiful as well.
beautiful. My OGs, bless them.
Yeah, I love them.
I
I love them
would-
all.
Well, you're in Cock. You had a chef. Well, technically, he was in what the last two of the Escort series.
We
Yeah.
do.
But yeah, he was a chef.
British chef as well.
Hmm?
Maybe we should try. Although he doesn't actually cook in that kitchen, does he? He just-
You should have put the sandwich recipe, the
Yeah.
with your weird butter thing in there.
bacon butty.
Oh yeah, you made the swarmy, this whatever, whatever. So very British.
We made a bacon butty, darlings. A bacon butty.
Oh my God, really? Make a sandwich. Something really filthy and it's a bacon sandwich. I thought they were using the butter for alternative things. Like my mind went somewhere very different.
Well, we
No, it blew your mind that she put butter in the. I was like, wait, what?
Oh yeah,
Are you putting the bread?
we buttered the bread.
Yeah.
Do you not do that?
What? Like I
No.
get it. No.
No,
No, only on grilled
Comments.
cheese. Like if you put it on the outside of the bread and then you put that on the griddle, and then the but not on the inside of it.
Yeah,
No
they just
butter
have dry
sandwiches.
bread.
No.
The number of comments we got about that particular sandwich making that he buttered the bread was like, oh my god.
yeah.
Oh,
I mean, I was the first one. I was like, what is this?
Your mind will be blown. And
And my reaction that I said, I was like, "Is this on purpose? You put the butter inside."
Yeah.
Like I say, it wasn't even a toasted sandwich. It was just a sandwich. It wasn't toast.
Yeah.
Just
Exactly.
I mean, I can understand buttering the outside when you're making a toasty, because yes, I do that when I'm making a toasty in my toasty maker. I will butter the outside, the outside, so it doesn't stick. But for just a sandwich,
I don't get, like, isn't it really dry? Like, there's nothing.
Well, no, you put something
I
else
thought we did
on the bread.
Heat it up. Was it just
Like,
the sandwich that we made?
yeah. But what else do you put on the bread though? So you've got your
No,
meat.
there was something that we did. We didn't just stop at a sandwich.
Well, I mean, we've had
Like,
olive.
this whole
No,
elaborate
there
thing that
was
we did.
another.
We had
Yeah,
olive oil.
I just can't remember what it was.
Yeah, I mean, I can't remember my books when I write them 5 minutes later.
I know what you're talking about, though.
Okay, what is Miracle Whip?
Oh,
God, that's
Because I thought that was cream.
yeah. Is that not? What
It's
is
like
it?
It's
mayonnaise.
whipped cream. It's
It's
whipped
more of a-
Oh,
cream.
Miracle Whip. Yeah, it's whipped,
Why
but
would you
it's not
put
really cream
It's
though.
Why would you put that on a sandwich?
Why would
What? Who put that on a sandwich?
Sarah, sugar tits.
Yeah, she
Oh
said
my
you put
God,
mustard.
what?
Miracle Whip is like it's like the Miracle Whip is like the mayonnaise, and Cool Whip
Ew.
Oh, okay, yes.
very-
That's for pudding, isn't it? Like,
Have on jelly.
yeah. Jelly in the face.
Yeah, like you get on a trifle.
Love that.
natural.
Yes. Sandwich.
Yeah, no. On my sandwiches, I put cream cheese on the bread, like on the
Them
inside.
fighting words, Sarah. Them fighting words.
Oh, sugar. That's you.
Oh, Sarah, calm your tits. Oh. Well, the
Well,
funniest thing is when we're writing and Blondie will do her chapter and she's like completely into it and she's, going crazy, writing, blah, blah, blah. And I'll be reading and being like, what the hell is that? Or I'll be like, oh my God, that's the most British thing you've ever said.
oh
and
yeah,
it's-
we had something about going for afternoon tea in the last one.
Yeah.
That
I
got
was like,
changed.
no.
It got changed because
I mean, they're it's a motorcycle club of like, I'm going for afternoon tea. And I was like, dude.
Let me just kill someone and then I'm going for scones and cream.
we need
Oh
that
my
character.
No, to be fair, you do have a British character in the MC, so it would have been hilarious if you would have like stopped it and he's like, "Hold up, I need my tea."
Quick, I mean, my reasoning was that he'd heard this phrase from Sledge, our British character. But,
Yeah.
It's
But no.
yeah,
David made us change it.
Okay, so I have
shared world.
our lovely Americans on the chat. Now, I write American characters in America. So a lot of the time I think things and then have to convert them to American. So if you guys have ever written British characters, do you have to then think things and then try and translate them back to British? Like,
Oh, a vest, like a vest. And I'm like, what? Why would he be wearing a vest? It's the craziest thing.
I had that exact conversation with somebody over what constituted a vest the other day.
I can't even with freaking clothing. I'm like, I don't know, it's a jacket. They're all jackets.
Yeah.
I give up.
Pants.
You guys call shirts tops shirts, whereas us a shirt is a button down.
Mhm.
Yeah.
The collar.
Whenever I read a book that they're like, oh, I'll take that talks about shirt, I'm imagining everybody dressed for school.
Yeah.
Like,
Button down, I think like a dress shirt, like you would wear like with a suit.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what just a shirt is to us.
yeah, and a shirt is anything with buttons to us.
Yeah.
Oh,
But
when,
to
when
be
I
fair,
say
like, we
shirt,
have t-shirt too.
yeah, I think t-shirt when I say shirt.
Yeah.
Yeah. Same.
Yeah.
But then
we-
if
like
it's a
for me,
button
we
down,
just
we
say
we actually say button down.
Yeah.
Yeah,
or
no.
button up. Because we
Yes.
actually, I don't know about button down, but button up for sure is
Button
more,
up? No.
yeah,
Or a dress shirt.
up.
Or I'd say
or
dress
dress
shirt.
shirt. It's button up or
Dress
dress
shirt,
shirt.
yeah.
Yeah.
I
Dress
mean,
shirt for
some
sure.
people button up, the psychotic ones.
But even here in the States, like where I write with Cassie, she lives in Illinois, I live in North Carolina. I wrote in one of our books that I put on my toboggan. And she
Oh,
was
wow.
like, why are they putting a sled on their head? I'm like, it's not a sled, it's a hat. Oh.
Yeah, that's what I would think. Although
She's
to
like,
begin with,
well,
I thought
that's
you
a
were talking
beanie.
about
I said, no, it's a toboggan.
So buggy.
a toe bogging sounds like bogging toes. It means
Yeah,
you've
I
got
was gonna say, I would have said that was footwear.
yeah,
like-
like,
So
Oh goodness.
So what is
yeah,
it?
no, it's a beanie for me too. So I'm
Oh yeah, it's a
I was
beanie. That's what I would call it. Beanie.
Yeah.
But then
Oh,
the
the
Canadians
toboggan
call
here.
it something else. It's a the Canadians call it a toque.
a toot.
What?
Yeah,
What?
that's what a beanie's called. Like, so go live in Canada and people are talking to you and you're just like, what? Like, why do you have an American accent and you're saying all these weird words?
Sarah is Sugar Tits is going to write about crumpets. You better put Bovril on them crumpets
Ew, why would you want Bovril on them?
because it's delicious. Or chocolate spread.
Then
Oh, or a bit of honey.
What are
We have a
crumpets?
question in the chat.
Crumpets are banging. They're things with holes in them. It's like like a little bread with holes
what
in
a great description.
Narrows it down.
Crumpet with holes in.
Donuts.
isn't it kind of like a donut?
No,
Do you have to fill the holes?
No, with butter.
Is there cream in the
Butter and
hole?
Bovril.
Like, is the cream coming out?
Don't put cream on crumpets.
don't ruin crumpets by making them rude. They're just delicious food.
Is it like donuts?
No, like a savoury. Oh God, I don't even know how to describe it. It's like a savoury, very very soft sort of bready thing. You toast it, and not your kind of biscuits. No, I don't even know how to describe it. They're just really good.
All right, I'm gonna Google.
Toast them. I'll make
I
you.
Yeah,
I'll
you
make
have to
you
Google it.
I'll make you some crumpets for breakfast on the Friday morning, Brunette.
Yeah, I quite like a pikelet as well, which is a thin crumpet.
A pie clit. That
Yeah.
sounds very rude.
It's just a
Alright, so
thin
I
crumpet.
Googled it. It looks like a
It's like
pancake
a
to
very
me.
thick. It's like a very thick pancake.
Yeah, it
Sort
looks like a
of.
pancake.
It's not that sweet.
It's not the same
No.
texture as a pancake either. It's closer to a bread in texture almost.
Mhm.
They're really nice.
Yeah, they're very airy, hence all the holes.
Oh,
Yeah.
do you guys have cornbread over there? Is it kind of like that texture?
And I hate cornbread.
We don't really
I
get
know,
cornbread
cornbread is
over here.
gross.
Ugh.
I'm trying to think of what could be. I don't know. But
Oh wait,
Sam
so
asked a
Sam
question.
asked us a question earlier, but hold on,
Yes.
I have to go back up.
It says, "Who is your favorite character you have ever wrote?"
Oh god, it's so hard.
As soon as we'll start with Gemma again.
Yeah.
For those of you that have read my book Obsession, Sebastian is probably the favourite character I've ever written. He is just so unapologetically psychotic, and he was just the most fun to write. All my characters very proudly wave their red flags, but Sebastian has got an entire army of people waving red flags for him. Yeah, and I absolutely adore him. He's just absolutely nuts.
Do you get any reviews where people are just like, nope, too many red flags?
Oh my god. For anybody that hasn't read my books, I have like a 2-page warning at the start of every single one of my books that literally goes, my characters are over the top, they're jealous, they're possessive, they're red flag waving, chauvinistic, alpha holes, and if that's not your cup of tea, please stop reading now. Like, I'd rather you not read than read it and absolutely hate it. And yet I still have people that go, I read the warning, but these characters are absolutely nuts. This is completely ridiculous. This is abusive behaviour. Why is anybody condoning this? Why are they calling it romance? Honestly, the reviews I get are absolutely hilarious.
Well, we had a review from someone on our Escort series, which is named the Escort series, that said, I don't really like reading about escorts, so I didn't.
I get that are, I really hated this book and the one after. I hated every single one apart from about 10 minutes in book 5. And I'm sitting there thinking, but you read 5 of them, so you can't have hated them that much.
You must have enjoyed them to some extent to want to read more of them.
Yeah.
It must have all been worth it for that 10 minutes.
Or the 1 stars that say, what did I just read?
But they're just like boosting, aren't they?
So to be fair, the person who did that review, who said that I don't like escorts, she actually went on to finish the series. At the end, she was like, the series was amazing. So I feel like, you know, yeah, absolutely.
Didn't have that much of a problem with escorts.
Yeah, apparently.
What is your favourite character you have ever wrote?
I think I would have to go with Mr. Aidan Kavanagh.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Oh.
I don't know. I think he's the character I most managed to get inside their head enough to really bring him out on the page. And I really enjoyed writing him. He's, I don't know, there's just something really dry about him, like his humour, but it's really dark and he's very possessive. Yeah.
But he's got this presence as well. Like, he has this presence on page that you can't ignore him when you're reading.
No.
Like, yeah.
Love it.
Like him.
Yeah.
What about your favourite character you've ever wrote? Doesn't have to be male, female.
Oh, God.
When we've got so many exciting players,
My favorite character I've ever wrote would be Preacher.
just have nights like
Would be who?
Preacher.
Oh, yeah. What's he?
Yeah.
I don't think I've read that one.
He used to be a preacher. His family was killed, and then he turned into the enforcer for MC Club.
Oh, nice.
But he's like the super protective, but will still cut a man down if they wrong someone. He was daddy.
Nice.
Jules, it's difficult, isn't it?
Oh, darling.
You go in there, you want to win, but you also don't want to get injured. You know, because you
Just don't want to get injured, you know. that's all we can hear.
So there's a little bit of that. So
Scarlet. Oh, you've gone.
Scarlet, Brian went off to eat something.
I am. I put it on mute so you don't hear me crunching.
When
So what-
yeah.
disappears, it's sweet.
Yeah, it's either I'm laughing so hard that like I would just overcompass everything, or I'm crunching on something. So far, let's see. I think in terms of my female characters, Catalina, who's in my newest release, is a bit more of my favorite than my first one, just because she's so assured in her sexuality that she owns it. She knows what she likes, she knows what she wants, and she won't settle for anything less than that. and I just love it. I'm just like, yes, just
Say
do
her
your
name.
thing.
Say her name
And
again. Say it so well.
yeah, she's awesome. So she's very like empowered, and she won't apologize for what she likes, and I'm like, I love it. And in terms of male characters, I think I like Robin. He's one of my newest characters. It's a growing harem duet. Book 1 came out in March, at the end of March, and he is my cinnamon roll. He is the most cinnamon roll to ever roll. He is the cutest thing ever, and I
So
could
for
just, I
those
just
who
wanna
don't
put
know,
him in
can you
my
explain
pocket.
what a cinnamon roll is?
Yes. So a cinnamon roll is essentially the exact opposite of an alcohol. He's a very more like a more soft male, like super soft all the time, like all around the clock. And some cinnamon rolls do let their freak flags fly in the bedroom, but some straight like just 100% cinnamon roll. So it's both. It could be both. There could be some that are straight soft and
Okay.
some that do get a little rough in the bedroom. But Robin, for sure, he's 100% a softie. He is a submissive in the bedroom, which he finds out as he's exploring kinky sex with my female main character. So yeah, it's good times. It's a good time. He's super sweet, super considerate, like literally just the embodiment of a really sweet cinnamon roll. Literally, it's just like all the sweet, sugary things. You're like, oh, that's a cinnamon roll.
Beautiful. Could you say her name again? Because you say it so well.
Catalina? Yes. Blondie really likes my accents when I speak in Espanol.
What is her?
I love an accent. It's beautiful.
Thank you.
That was the last question on there. Excellent. Okay. Well, thank you.
Well, who was your favorite? You guys didn't answer it.
Oh!
Who's your favorite?
Go on, Brunette. I know who yours is.
Oh yeah. Oh, do you? I don't even know.
Is it Mark?
Actually, it was
Mark.
Marco.
Yes.
I love writing Marco. I just from the very first time we see him where he's like, I like to be in control. And from there, like that one phrase that at the beginning of book 3, it just kind of sets everything in motion, doesn't it? Like, I like to be in control. And River's like, yeah, well, don't we all, buddy? So it's, yeah, I loved writing Marco because he's an alpha hole. I mean, he's the Dawn of the Mafia of New York.
Yeah.
But he's got like these moments of when he loves with every ounce of his body, right?
He's
And
a very redeemable alpha hole for sure. Like, yes, he's very. I loved him.
I
too.
loved writing him.
Well, and the fun fact.
But
go on.
No, I was gonna say, but Devin, the British guy.
Yes.
He was, because he's basically the Tom Hardy of my brain. Like, so it's the way that I see Tom Hardy, which he probably is not that way at all. But yeah, he's all with his kitchen knives and
he just slices through everyone,
sweet and whatever, and then he goes off and just like
kills 20 people in 5 seconds.
Exactly. Devin was definitely my favorite to write.
And then he's like, anyone hungry?
Yeah.
Who? Devin?
It's like we've just killed everyone. Let's go have some food. Oh, let's go. He's very much like that, very switch, very, very quick from I'm gonna murder you for hurting.
I just felt
well, his work is done, so he works up an appetite, so it's time for some food. I understand that.
But yeah,
but
no,
also he's like a federator.
He's a
Kevin
what?
like brings everyone together, and that's, you know, it's like he's the kind of the psychotic dude in that harem, but
Yeah.
he's the one who brings everyone together.
In that he
It's
doesn't take no from an answer from everyone. He sees everything. He's very wise, but is not the kind to sort of let everyone know he's as smart as he is. He just does things on the sly that just sort of sets things in motion and gets people,
Yeah.
you know, and then he's very sort of happy about it.
Is it actually for people
But then
Plus, he's
Aleko
sneaky, so-
is fun. He's fun to write because he can just go psycho like in the drop of a hat, which, you know, he can be all sweet and then be like completely not okay. So that's always fun as a writer.
Yeah. He goes 0 to 100 in like 0.5
Yeah.
seconds.
Oh, absolutely.
Which is very fitting for, you know, a racer.
Yeah.
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 But no, as I was saying, the fun fact, Marco is actually been because we're currently working on 2 books right now that are both going to be released in September because we're stupid. But in both of those, so one of them is Psycho Book 3 and one of them is Once Upon a Sale, which is our auction world one. And we've literally just written chapters in both of those with long old conversations involving Marco. Because all of our worlds collide and interact somewhere along the line. We've got Marco is back in these 2 books with some great conversation. It's so much fun just to have him back again. It's like a little fun character on the
to go
telly
back
popping
with
up
him,
for a cameo.
Yeah.
I was excited. I was like, Marco's coming back. Yes.
There's a whole chapter with him in it. Don't you worry, and you get to find out some cool little snippets about the future of Marco and River in that chapter.
Cool.
I'm excited.
What about the worst character you've ever written? For me, Mac pisses me the fuck off.
Who?
Mackenzie, Cherry. It's only because it's worse. It's only because she's so immature, and her decisions
She's 21 and like
and she's that girl that we all want to go, don't fucking do that because you're going to cause problems. And she does it anyway.
Yep. I yelled at her so many times.
But that's just the way she's got to be written. She may be annoying as hell, but that's just the way it's got to be done. That's just who she is. And
Yeah.
it's weird, but that's her.
Well, you keep forgetting she's like 18.
Well, she's
19.
21.
21.
No.
But still,
When
still,
was
that's
it?
still young.
Yes, that's still yes.
Yeah,
Just
because
very much.
she has sex with him for her 21st birthday.
That's right. That's right. Gemma, did you want to answer before you had
That's
to
her
pop
birthday
off?
gift.
Oh, what the character I hate?
Yes.
Oh, I don't know. That's quite hard, isn't it? That's like saying which one of your kids do you like the least. I'm gonna weep it in. Do you know what? I don't know. I've written some cool villains, but then I have a lot of redeemable villains as well. I think the only character that's really pissed me off was Betty, who's the female main character in Loving the Mountain Man, and that's because she's just stupid. She's one of those heroines that runs up the stairs. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm really not. I would much rather write a doormat than a Too Stupid to Live. And like some of the decisions that she makes are just too stupid to live. So she's probably the only person that's really peed me off.
Yeah.
Where's Brie gone?
She had to leave.
I know.
Yeah.
She's
Yeah.
disappeared.
In the chat. In the chat.
Oh, private chat. There's a little note.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Right, ladies, happy release. I am going to have to disappear because my toddler is still awake and it's nearly 10 o'clock. So I need.
Oh
Go put the little
Thank you, Gemma,
Yes.
for being here with us.
Happy release day, ladies. I hope everything goes really well. Thank you for having me.
Look forward to chatting with you in a
Thank
few
you.
weeks.
Yeah, see you
Yeah.
soon.
Right,
Yeah.
bye.
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 Oh, that's cute. So go on then, Imogen. And most
I
annoying.
don't know.
Doesn't have to be.
I don't know. Me?
I love all my
No, I don't know.
Or is there anything you found particularly difficult to get into the headspace of? Or any that have just caused you problems, whether back and forth a bit or
I think probably Kennedy in my Embers of You book. I don't know why, but I did struggle to get into her head more. She's my main character in that one. So yeah, I don't know what the reason is. It's not her or anything about her particularly. I just really struggled to get into her mindset. So I'm not really sure, but she would be the only one that I can really think of. I'm sure there's probably others, but I can't think of any off the top of my head.
Charlotte, darling, any of yours?
Yes, my newest release. Her name is Melanie, and she is such a bitch. She is so hated because she is so terrible. My outfit reader and bestie, she was like, I need you to kill her. And I was like, this is not that kind of book though, honey. It's just like, I don't care. Put her in a different one where you're going to kill people and just kill her. She was like, I hate
Well,
her
have her
so
come to our books. We can kill her.
I know.
We have no qualms.
I know. No, I think I know where I want to put her in. So she might be dying.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'll just have her jump to a different a different storyline with different characters. If you know, you know. If you don't, you're just gonna be like, oh, okay, random person dying.
We should do it. We should do a crossover where she comes into our book and then suddenly dies, or something happens.
We could have a
I'm
Lego
down with that. No, she's a very, very toxic girlfriend that my cinnamon roll is attached to at the beginning of the book, and everyone and their mom is like, but why are you with her, kind of thing. And yeah, he finally at some point it's like, okay, you know what, I'm done with this. But yeah, she's absolutely terrible. So
I hate her already if she's horrible to you, cinnamon roll.
she is very she is, yes. That's all I'll say because spoilers. But yeah, she makes a comeback in book 2, and she gets a bit of her just desserts a little bit, before she jumps to the other storyline. Well, she'll die. So it's all good.
Beautiful, love it. Well, thank you for joining us.
I think
ladies.
also needs to.
You need to go too.
Yeah, she didn't answer the question.
Oh no, yeah, brunette.
Brunette.
Oh, which character pissed me off?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yes.
Well, I mean, besides Freya.
I mean, well, yeah. Freya's a diva.
Yes.
Well, probably Kai. Kai pissed me off. But
Kai is terrible.
Kai redeems himself. Kai redeems himself.
The moment we started writing him.
I always hated Kai. From the beginning. I was just like, no, he needs to go. Like, we don't do this. Like, oh, I love you. Oh, no, I don't. No, wait, I do, but I don't. Like, no. No, you don't
Not
know.
what he was doing. He had a plan. He was trying to be a good person. Scarlet.
Yeah.
Dish. Where's
And now
the
you-
love?
You know what? Do you not feel bad now for him? Bless his heart.
No.
I still regret what we did to him.
Well,
No, I
But I
really
can't.
didn't like it.
And Blondie was like, no.
he's not coming
Come
back.
on.
Thank you
You're
for that,
welcome.
because I felt so happy at that moment. I was like, they did the thing.
But you're, I was, you know what? I was surprised. I thought that your bestie would be like you about Kai.
Yeah, me too. I was actually pretty surprised about that too. I'm not gonna lie. I was like, hold on, what?
Oh, Carrie, you hated Kai as well. But he really, I mean, even after all the secrets were revealed,
No, I was just like, dude, like, how did you not see how much of a toxic person Freya was? Like, how are you so dumb? Like, it went from hating him for being wishy-washy to hating him for being stupid. I was like, how do you not know that? Like, if he's around her so often, like, you would know. River didn't know.
actually know. Like, do they though?
No, I mean, he didn't know. It was a bit dumb for
yeah,
not
I don't
doing something out.
Yeah.
I mean, 'cause he had all these appointments and things, and he should have.
Yeah. Yeah. I was just like, come on,
It's
dude.
not like he was totally invested though, right? Like he wasn't in love with her.
No, it's true. So he wasn't really actually bothered about what she was doing, but he was because he obviously married her enough, so he was that bothered.
Exactly. Like if he would have figured that out before, then he would have skipped that whole issue and be like, you know what, you kind of deserve it. So yeah.
Poor Kai.
Right. Well, we've been going for 7 minutes over an hour, which I think is a record for us. Like, I think
Yeah.
it's quite short.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
But we
Yeah,
haven't
we
got any more
never do this
questions.
short.
But we haven't got any
No.
more questions, and we've got no David. Kerry, yes,
Carrie agrees. Kai was
even after
terrible.
all the
Carrie does
secrets,
agree.
I was a complete idiot.
Thank you, Carrie. I feel validation.
Oh,
You didn't. Wait, Blondie, you didn't answer.
yeah, I
Yeah,
did.
she did. She said Mackenzie.
Yeah, Mackenzie,
Yeah.
but not like hate her. Do you know what you know what I mean? I don't hate her. She's just annoying.
But she'll grow. She'll grow.
She wants to just shake her. It's not to the Freya level of hate. She just wants to shake her a little bit.
I'm looking forward to writing her in like the rest of book 3 for her, because she's got so much growth in this book, and
Yeah.
she's just going to be such a nicer. Not
FYI, book 3 is gonna hurt. There's a lot of growth.
You know, you said that for book 1, and I was fine. I was probably like the only one who was fine, and I'll probably be the only one who's fine for book 3.
yeah.
That's okay.
But you're just weird.
I mean, to be fair, from your messages, I believe you will be okay for book 3.
I will be probably. You
Everybody
kind of already
else?
hinted.
Everybody else will not be okay.
No, they will be yelling at you too.
But it's okay. By the time we get to the end, we'll be covering everyone with blankets and giving them hot chocolate and marshmallows.
There you go.
They need a therapy session.
Yes,
Yeah.
a live therapy
All of
session.
our money
like,
is
all
gonna
right.
go to the shrink. All right, I'm gonna go back to bed because
Go back to bed.
Yeah.
Babe.
I thought I had allergies, but allergies don't give you a fever, so you know.
Yeah,
No.
that's definitely not allergies.
No, she
Yeah, I hope you feel better soon, Brunette.
Thank you. You're
Right,
sweet.
We've got 2 books to
I
write.
love you, girls.
Take care. Bye.
Love you, beautiful. Speak to you
Bye.
soon. So bye,
Bye.
Scarlett and Imogen. Thank you very much for being here with us. It's
Thank you for having
And
me
thank
again.
you to all of you, Sarah Green and Carrie. Thank you for being
Stop
here.
calling her
Sam,
Sarah
Megan.
Green. It's a negative.
Megan. Yeah.
Bye from the peen.
Everybody. And bye, Peony Peen.
Fine, Peen.